Coronation Street shock twist. Vicky Myers breaks silence on Lisa-Carla romance collapse as Becky returns from the dead. Coronation Street fans are preparing themselves for one of the most dramatic chapters in the soap's recent history as star Vicky Myers finally addresses the explosive twist threatening Lisa Swain's romance with Carla Connor. Speaking at the premiere event for the highly anticipated Corrie Emmerdale crossover, Myers confirmed what many fans have suspected. Lisa's backstory with ex-wife Becky had to be told, and the consequences will reshape lives in Weatherfield and beyond. Viewers first met Detective Sergeant Lisa Swain during the devastating hate crime storyline that claimed the life of Seb Franklin and left Nina Lucas traumatized. After that powerful introduction, Lisa appeared in multiple investigative cases before being promoted to a regular cast member last year. Over time, the strict but compassionate detective slowly built a surprising bond with factory boss Carla Connor, forming a relationship fans affectionately dubbed Swarla. For months, their arc was one of hope, healing, and new beginnings. Lisa and Carla even moved into No. 6 Coronation Street together and soon became engaged. But as in typical soap fashion, happiness was short-lived. What audiences didn't expect was the return of a character presumed dead, Lisa's ex-wife Becky Swain. 4 long years had passed since Lisa and daughter Betsy were informed Becky died on duty. The shock arrival of Becky in September shattered the foundations of Lisa's new life. Since then, Becky has been manipulating emotions, relationships, and loyalties with a clear aim: reclaim her family at any cost. The toxic mind games have already succeeded in driving a wedge between Lisa and Carla, or so Becky believes. What Becky doesn't know is that Carla has secretly teamed up with Lisa's police colleague, DC Kit Green, determined to uncover what Becky and her mysterious accomplice Costello may be hiding. The investigation is growing, dark secrets are brewing, and Weatherfield has never felt more dangerous. Yet even with Carla fighting for their relationship, the emotional damage has run deep. When Carla finally confessed she wanted to make things work, Lisa made her heartbreaking choice. She told Carla there was no way back after the turmoil Becky had unleashed. Betsy was later told the tragic news. The arguments with Carla had become unbearable. The relationship was over. Devastated, Carla removed her engagement ring, but instead of isolating herself, she decided to go ahead with the Lanzarote holiday she'd booked as a surprise for Lisa and Betsy. Tragically, what was meant to be an escape from heartbreak quickly escalates into a terrifying disappearance arc. Corrie spoilers confirm Carla never checks into her hotel. Her whereabouts become a mystery, triggering a frantic search led by Kit and his girlfriend Sarah Platt. Back in Weatherfield, Becky intensifies her manipulation, preying on Lisa's emotional vulnerability and unresolved grief. Lisa, though heartbroken and trying to stay strong, is still very much in love with Carla. That emotional turmoil sets the scene for a groundbreaking storyline, the first ever Coronation Street Emmerdale crossover, titled Corriedale. The history-making multi-soap event is set during a violent storm near Houghton, promising chaos and tragedy across northern England. At the National Science and Media Museum in Bradford, UK City of Culture for 2025, Myers reflected on fan reaction and explained why Lisa's dark family history needed exploration. This story had to be told, she said. When Kate Brooks, Corrie producer, and I discussed it, establishing the Swain family dynamic was essential. It had to be subtle, so subtle viewers questioned what was really happening. That raises its own questions. Myers also highlighted the emotional manipulation Lisa endured. The drip-feeding, the toxic erosion of Lisa as a woman in a family. She was blindsided, she explained. We've seen so many sides to the Swain family dynamic, especially with Betsy. Betsy's behavior, often bratish and immature despite being 18, has now been contextualized. Myers said Betsy emotionally reverted to the same age she was when her mother died. Actor Sidney Martin, who plays Betsy, chimed in, It's like a flashback happening in real time. Myers emphasized the psychological scale. There's a massive picture here, so screwed up that it's interesting people are questioning everything. On the Corriedale crossover, Myers said the event marks a milestone for British soaps. The new shared ITV Soap Power Hour unites Coronation Street and Emmerdale in ways previously unimagined. Without giving spoilers, Myers confirmed that multiple arcs will conclude, while new storylines will explode from the chaos. I knew I'd be involved after speaking to Kate. It's an honor, a real privilege, she reflected. 4 years ago, I never believed something like this was possible. As Corrie viewers brace for Carla's disappearance, Lisa's unraveling grief, and Becky's sinister campaign for control, one thing is certain: Corriedale is set to permanently alter the landscape of both soaps. And according to Myers, this painful, unsettling story was not just inevitable, it was necessary.